Hey guys, not Bald Eagle here. Welcome back to my walkthrough of Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin. Um, you may notice we have a slightly different character this time. It's because my old Paladin build, I did the next area, but the recording, the audio didn't line up, and there was some messed up footage. So, we're going to continue with that character once we get to No Man's Wharf, but for now, we're going to have to hit Tower Flame with this character. This is my Poison Ranger build. She actually becomes really OP um, whenever you get her to late game and then new game plus cycle. But till then, she's a standard character. She's not that difficult. High adaptability um, is what we're gonna go for her, as well as high dex. Um, Usually we don't have a shield, but for this area I want a shield to parry with. Um, because I don't know the parry animation for this Fauci, and I don't know the actual. I can do it with the Uchi Katana, which is what one of her main weapons is going to be late game. I know the pair timing for that, but I want to save that for the boss fights, so I'm going to be using the Falchion for the enemies in this area. Clear out the enemies. Um, Always good to have a secondary backup weapon, especially if you're a Dex character, because Dex weapons usually break really fast. Alright, so you're going to come down... oh yeah, um, also, I've decided that for this new game cycle, for this item walkthrough and location, I'm not going to be discussing lore or story much at all. I'm going to be saving that for my New Game Plus cycle, because I just feel like there's only so much time per episode, and I need to focus more on showing item locations and such. So, yeah, the story-focused playthrough will be my New Game Plus cycle. Okay, so, anyway, I've gotten to the very entrance of Heide's Tower Flame with this character, so there's two items that I can't show, but in this chest is this Crimson Parma right here that I'm using this shield, so you can grab that on your way down. When you're going to want to come left on this ledge and pull down on this lever. Um, it's a lot easier to see on higher resolutions. I know a lot of people on Xbox, when it first came out, had a bit of trouble finding it. Over here, up on this ledge, on this corpse right here, you're going to find a broken thief sword and a soul item. The thief sword is completely useless, but the soul item, everyone likes the free soul items. Here's a bloodstain. Ignore that. I jumped off the edge because I realized that I need to use this character to record. Um, but okay, so here's a Heide Knight, dressed in white armor and just sitting here. We can target him, but he does not aggro to us. These guys are scattered throughout the level. They will not aggro us until we beat the main boss of the area, located in Heide's Tower Flame, right there. The main enemies of the area are these stone knights. You can see they're pretty big, but they are pushovers. They're super easy. Once you know their moveset, you don't even have to dodge roll. Let's go ahead and take on this guy, because I want to show you. I got the sword they used to drop for my old paladin character, and so that is really nice. Wow, that was really good critical damage. I want to show you something cool. I just found out the other day, actually. There's two different kind of riposte animations. If you get them right before they hit their butt on the ground, you'll do a slashing one. It only did 419 damage. If you wait till they're fully on the ground, you'll do a stabbing animation. Depending on which weapon you use, you want to use a different riposte animation. So I've learned that the mace does more damage if you do the riposte that happens right if you activate it right before they hit the ground. But with a sword of any kind, you want to do the one after they hit on the ground, the thrusting attack, because it does more damage to them. So these guys, as I said, are a pushover. He'll do a 3-hit combo. All you have to do is just strafe him, and he'll miss you every single hit. He might even go off the edge. He did. That's unlucky because I wanted the items they drop, but okay. We're gonna go. Oh, we activated this bonfire already. So now we're gonna just go ahead and proceed on with our mission of clearing out every enemy in Heide's Tower Flame. So yeah, so we got another one of these white guys. I'll show you now the different animations if I can. Oh, let's see now. So I waited till he sat down. Now I riposte. Do his thrusting attack. It does more damage because these guys are less resistant to piercing attacks than they are to slashing attacks. He's going to do a little dash attack like that. You just want to back off. But now if I hit him early, I do a slashing attack. So yeah, it's an interesting thing I had no idea was in the game until now. These guys are a little bit tougher than the sword-wielding ones, but once you learn their animations, or their movesets, I rolled way too early, by the way. This will be a single strike downwards. We can punish that easy. Um, Really, their only dangerous attack is the third swipe on their 3-hit combo, because it's a delayed swipe. We got some Palestone there. That Palestone will let us take out any infusions we have on a weapon if we don't want the weapon to be infused, or if we make a wrong infusion. So if I wanted to poison Falchion but I accidentally pressed like Dark, I can just take off the infusion of Dark, and you don't get the stone back that you need for a Dark weapon, but you get, you take off the infusion. Alright, so here we're going to get a human effigy and another soul item. That's nice. Add it to our stockpile. I have quite a few effigies on my paladin character. I also got a lot of drops because I was wearing that uh, item discovery hat, which helps with that. So this guy, you're going to want to kill this guy because you notice that little square on the ground. I didn't mean to aggro him. But once you kill this guy, a lever will pop out of that little square over here. And what this item does is it helps us build the arena. Now there is a way to cheese the main boss of the area, and it involves you not activating these levers. So if you don't want to fight him, if you're having a hard time with him, which honestly you shouldn't, if you just want the souls fast, a way to get pretty overpowered pretty early in the game is to start with the bonfire aesthetic as your starting gift, and then you're going to want to run here before going even to the Forest of Fallen Giants. Run past all the enemies, don't touch the levers, and then do the cheese tactic, which is to basically, I'll show you there actually, but you'll just want to start off with a bonfire aesthetic and fight this boss twice, and you'll get a ton of souls, and you'll just be super overpowered early game. Either way, in here we got 3 enemies, but this guy is basically a Stone Knight captain, and the other guys will not attack you until you've dueled their captain. So we're gonna go ahead and duel him. Oh, the frames. We are having struggles with the frames. Once you kill him, though, the other 2 will aggro. If you just want to fight him one-on-one, run to either of the doorways. The other guy will go back to his doorway, and you could just fight him one-on-one now. There we go. Grab this cracked blue eye orb. These guys. There's another lever over here, which we can grab. Which we will grab in a second. The Falchion is really good for stacking up damage fast. I'm not quite sure if it's as good as it was in the first game. I know a lot of people used the Falchion in the first game. I'm pretty sure it's considered good from my knowledge of little research in the first game. Here's another lever. Basically, these levers, what they're doing is they are building the boss arena. If you didn't pull these levers, the boss arena is a small little platform which you can easily get knocked off of or fall off of into the water, but once you pull both of these levers, there is no more ledges to fall off of. So, there's that. Alright, we got ourselves another Heide Knight. We're going to deal with him. Yeah, I knew that stupid follow-up attack was coming. Alright. Yeah, if you're on their side or back, they're gonna do that quick slash thing. So you're gonna want to wait till you're directly in front of them before you try to parry or fight them or anything. You just got to maneuver yourself. Oh, I'm lucky I got that. I thought I parried too early. Alright, let's go ahead and rank up. So down here, got 2 enemies to deal with. We got another mace enemy, so we're gonna deal with him first. This delayed swing is the dangerous one. If you can dodge that one, though, you're good to go. This is a single hit. Punish that one. Punish that one. We're good to go. Over here is a summon. We could get Master's Glencore. You can use him for both boss fights of the area if you fight the Dragon Rider first. But we're not going to fight the Dragon Rider first, and we're not going to summon him because he does not have a quest or anything. So yeah, so over here we're gonna find another Heide Knight. So we're gonna go ahead and knock him once, aggro him, and bring him over here. He's a lot easier to fight over here. You can just get his pathiness screw up and he'll fall off when he goes across that ledge if you just keep going back and forth. But wait for him to sit down. Nice easy damage. Alright, finished him off. So over here in this chest, we will find our Ring of Binding. This thing, if you are not in human form, every time you die, you hollow a little more, so you lose 10% of your HP, up to a max of 50% HP. So you can be stuck at 50% HP if you don't have any human effigies. But if you have the Ring of Binding, I think it makes the lowest you can go only 75% HP. So it takes up a ring slot, but it is necessary sometimes. Alright, let's see. Do I have a bow? I do have a bow with this character. Good. I have some arrows as well, I believe. I do have iron arrows. Okay. The bow will be important for this Poison Ranger, but I just... Alright, so we're gonna want to pull this Stone Knight. If you go over this way, that guy will aggro. He won't just sit there and wait for you to attack him. So you have to fight both of them at once. So we'll just pull the Stone Knight. And we will see what we will see. Alright, come here, buddy. Yeah, these 3-hit combos, easy to dodge. If you're strafing behind him, you'll never get hit. Sometimes if you're directly in front of them, they'll pull off a 4th hit, which is usually a thrusting or a downward strike. Both are super easy to dodge as well. They're really easy enemies. They look intimidating at first, but well, I mean, if I had a mace, I would probably be 3-shotting him at this point, like I was with my old paladin character. But yeah, as I said before, I got this Heide Knight sword to drop on my old paladin character, which is a weapon I wanted to use. I don't know what I'm doing here. I just need to parry him. Of course, as soon as I go up to parry him, he does that move. Oh, let's back off. But yeah, the Heide Knight sword is one of the swords I'm going to be using for that character, so it was really nice to get that to drop. Okay, this guy is a little bit angry. Alright, let's see if we can pop a life gem. Just get some HP back. There we go. So yeah, for this sword, we're mentally sitting down, because we were only doing 400 damage when we did the slashing opposed. But yeah, okay. Here, sir. Finishing off with another opposed. Perfect. The havoc physics. Okay. Let's see now. So this guy, oh yeah, there's some items down here actually. There is a, what do you call them? Divine Blessing here. That's what you call them. Alright, so this guy up here, he's a little different than the other Heide Knights. He has a spear. These guys are actually, I am not quite sure of the parry timing of these guys, or if you even can parry them, but I have an alternative strategy. To aggro him, you just want to come to the foot of the stairs. Don't go any higher. Do not fight him up there, because we need that dragon to stay asleep by the time we get to the top of those stairs. Okay, so what you want him to do is the 3-hit attack. This one right here. You want to dodge roll the 3rd hit, and then just roll right to his back to that second. And we're just going to keep doing this over and over. It's the only attack that I know of that he doesn't have, like, a instantaneous, like, spin, that kind of a thing to protect him from all sides, so... When I first played this game and I fought this guy, jeez. Goodness. Frames were fine with my other character. Yeah, but when I first started this, I didn't know anything about backstabbing or like the rolling mechanics or the timing or anything or any of that. So what I found out was, if you do a running attack with the falchion, you will stagger them. If you do a running attack or a backstep attack, it usually staggers them. So you could do a backstep attack and then just roll out of there, which was nice. Okay, so we're gonna actually equip our shield, and what we're gonna want to do is just sprint. Once we get to the top of the stairs, we're gonna sprint towards that dragon. We're going to start an active heal, and then we're going to just go. Right now, we're just going to go. And if I don't feel like I'm going to make it, which I feel like I'm going to make it. Ooh, I made it. Oh, I made it. I'm lucky he did that attack. Okay, so these guys are really easy once you get to under their feet. He'll just do stomp attacks until he decides to fly up in the air, and then he just run away when he decides to fly up in the air. Because he does an AoE fire, a flame breath attack like this, so you're just gonna wanna get to the other side of the bridge. Wait, oh, that looks so cool. Oh my gosh. Wait for the flames to stop, head on back. I hit him in the face. So, these guys are easy. And I say guys because you will fight more of them later on in the game. Spoiler alert, everyone knows that. Over here, we're going to grab ourselves a Watch Dragon Parma. And a Petrified Dragon Bone. The Petrified Dragon Bone reinforces boss weapons, and the Watch Dragon's Parma, or was it called Watch Dragon's Parma? No. Yes. This thing is like the Explorer's Hat. It gives you greater item discovery. So we'll be using that on my Paladin character to when I go farming off camera for items and stuff. Once you kill the dragon, you'll have access to this lever. This lever will drop this bridge. Boom. So, and up here, we're going to go ahead and grab ourselves 5 human effigies. This is a big score right here in this chest. And we'll grab this item as well. The old Radiant Life Gem. And that is actually it for Heide's Tower of Flame, except for the 2 bosses. So in the next episode, we're going to do both bosses in one episode, just because I want to clear it out of the way, and because it's an easy run to the other boss. So yeah, that's going to be it for this episode. Take it easy, everyone. Have a good day.